Hello, it's Jimmy here at O'Reilly's. I have a new tool that we can show you today. Now, it's not particularly a new tool, but it's a new one that I'm showing at the minute. It's an AUTEL. So this one is the Maxicom MK808S. I'm pretty sure this has been around for a fair while, so it's an old tool, but we're going to show it. 7-inch LCD screen, 5000 milliamp battery. It's multilingual support. Tool is resistant to grease and water. It's got Wi-Fi on it. So some more information here. You can clear your codes, read live data. It supports immobilizer functions. I've never used any of that. Forced regenerations for DPF. Reset your steering angle sensor, service, TPMS, battery support, parking brake, electronic parking brakes. Just going to open up the carry case that it comes in and have a look. So you've got your manuals, your cables, power supplies, and the actual unit here. Okay, so this is a cable unit, so we've attached a cable to it. One thing I will say is obviously it's been an older tool. It's not got USB-C. This is the USB-B, I believe. So yeah, the charging for it is going to be one of these cables. Now, with this being a wired one, it should charge once we connect it to a vehicle. So we're going to connect it to a Vauxhall Vivaro, Peugeot, Expert, Citroen Dispatch. They're all the same van. Okay, I've got it connected to this van. So ignition on, it's connected to the vehicle. It doesn't charge, which is a bit of a downfall for me. Once you've connected it to the vehicle, most wired tools will charge as you've got it connected. So now we're going to search for this vehicle. Then we're going to wait for a second, see if it comes up with the automatic detection. So this vehicle has 56,000 miles, AdBlue light flashing. So we've connected it to this vehicle here. It comes up as a Citroen C-Crosser on here for some reason, but I'm going to ignore that. Let's see what happens. Okay, so that hasn't worked. Let me go back. I'm going to try and manually search this as a Vauxhall. It's not recognising it as a Citroen, so we'll just try and do it as a Vauxhall. See, these are a Citroen, and on the launch tablets, if you use it as a Citroen, you can get it up like that. So that's why I've done that. We're going to go to Vauxhall or Opel and search it there, see if that will find it better. Okay, so that's failed as well. Let's try it as an Opel. So it's also failed to find it as an Opel. We'll try Peugeot. Okay, so Peugeot system recognises it as a 4007. It's probably not going to work either. Let's see. So I think some of the issue that we're having with this is it's an older type tool, and this is a 2020 vehicle. I'm sure these tools they've been around a bit longer than that, and it is updated. I have updated the tool before I've started to use it, so maybe it's not going to work on this vehicle, so we have to maybe use a different one. But we'll try and plug it into a different car to show you that. Okay, here I've got a 2020 Kia Sorento. We'll do automatic search, see if we can find it. Should be a 2019. Let's see if we can search and find this vehicle. One is. Do a diagnostic scan. Okay, so it is going through the systems here. Okay, so it's had no problem scanning through this. This one's got around about 30 different modules. 35.
Oh, yes. It's got everything on it.
Fault in the AC system. You've got live data, trouble codes, active tests, and special functions. We'll have a look at the live data for, well, this is just the AC system where there's a fault. These are some of the items you can tick. We'll have a look in the engine control module. Special functions, we have regeneration, engine test functions, SCR restarting, unrestriction function. So if it runs out of the mileage based countdown for the AdBlue system, whether or not all of these would work, we'd have to check it while we had a vehicle with those issues, of course. Active tests, we have these options in here. Okay, so if we go back on this machine here, we'll just show you some of the other stuff, of course, that it can do. these are the list of vehicles that it says it's compatible with. There's a lot of glare, but I'm trying to get it in a position where we're not getting so much glare on the screen. Yeah, so I think if I'm in the back of the van here where it's a little bit darker, it's a bit better. So you've got your diagnostics options there, service menu, which is going to give you the option to control sort of these items, DPF, TPMS, oil resets, all of these. Now of course, like I've showed earlier, it is dependent on what vehicle you connect it to, which of these options will work with each different vehicle. You can do your updates here. This one's fully updated already. Now of course to do that you need to connect it to Wi-Fi, so I have just put it on charge for a couple of minutes while we were going through the rest of the systems. These are your different firmware upgrades that you can do. Auto update, you can set that on and off. And of course if you drag the screen down we can connect it to Wi-Fi here. And like I said before, it's not a Bluetooth tool, this is a wired tool. So that's basically most of the stuff. You've got usual AUTEL stuff over here. You will need to connect it to a network for that, which is the MaxiView data manager, which should give you, you can save your workshop information, vehicle history that it's been plugged into. Obviously we haven't had a C-Crosser or a 4007, but we have done the Kia Sorento. And yeah, that's about it. So that is it for that tool. I'll put the link in the video description where you can buy it from. I think for this tool I might just give it away to one of my viewers, which is what I normally do with stuff I don't really need to use. I will be attending Mechanics in Sandown Park, I think it's that, on the, I think it's around the 12th of November, so maybe I'll bring it there, and if anyone wants to come along, first person that comes along, you can have this for free. I'm going to bring that, and I'll bring a few other tools with me as well that I'll be giving away to some of my viewers and subscribers. So that is the AUTEL Maxicom MK808S, and that is all. So I'll see you in the next video. Once again.